Mouth tape is the easiest sleeping hack. Now, I understand you guys are smart, but this is for little Timmy over there. Little Timmy is going to start saying, like, oh, sleep schedule, sun, blah, 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 blah. Your sleep schedule is more important. The sun's more important. Getting exercise is more important. Having the right amounts of hydration is important, are more important. All these things are more important than mouth tape. But mouth tape's the easiest hack. And if you already tried all those things, this is the thing you need to try. Because it could be the determining factor in good sleep and bad sleep. So I do think this is actually pretty important now that I've experienced sleeping without it and sleeping with it. So, as we all know, alright, mouth breathing is bad for you. Okay? Those people, they have recessed jaws, they're ugly as hell. Except, don't mouth breathe, okay? It's not good for you. We all know that. But, while we are awake, we don't mouth breathe. Like, I don't mouth breathe ever when I'm, conscious. Unless I'm, going through extraneous exercise, then, use your mouth to help. But there's situations where you can't really control it, and one of those situations when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, you can't consciously control your mouth because you're sleeping, obviously. So you need a way to keep it closed, because what happens to most people when they sleep is they either end up mouth breathing if they're already used to it and they're just trying to get off the mouth breathing. They're gonna end up mouth breathing in their sleep, so it's gonna kind of take away the progress they did while they were awake. Or you'd be like me, and your mouth just kind of open. Like, this is what most people who don't mouth breathe, this is what happens to them. Their mouth just opens a little bit while they're sleeping. Now, if you're someone who wakes up in the middle of the night and your mouth is just super dehydrated, you feel really dehydrated, your mouth, your face, everything, just dehydrated as hell, and your sleep quality isn't that good, even though you got everything else right, this is the issue. Your mouth is open, and you could try this out for yourself. If you just open your mouth and you start breathing through your mouth, eventually it's going to start drying up. You're going to feel it start drying up. Now imagine that for 8 hours. Imagine how terrible that would feel. That's what people do in their sleep. That's what you might be doing in your sleep if you aren't using mouth tape. And your mouth just opens while you're sleeping. So, obviously, mouth breathing while you're sleeping is worse. But even if your mouth's just open, that's bad too. And like I said, this also affects your sleep quality because your nose is designed for breathing. You're supposed to breathe through your nose. It has filters, nitric oxide, all this other crap. You don't need to know all the specifics. All you need to know is your nose is made for breathing. Your mouth is not made for breathing. Your mouth's made for eating and drinking, okay? And throwing up and other stuff, but you get the point, all right? If you sleep through your nose, your sleep quality will improve drastically. You may say, oh, do you have any empirical evidence for that? No, I have my personal experience, which is more important, okay? There probably is empirical evidence, but I just haven't cared to look because I tried it myself, okay? Now, here's the mouth tape. I was supposed to show it at the start, but I forgot. This is the mouth tape, okay? You just take off a little... You just do this, okay? Get your mouth tape. Should have peeled it a bit longer, but that's all you do. That's it. You put that on, you go to sleep. Now, I think as a disclaimer, I think I have to say, legally, I'm obligated to say, don't suffocate yourself. Check with your doctor or whatever. Just I'm not responsible for your death if you try this, okay? But I don't really see how you would die from this. I mean, you have your nose, unless you have some kind of issue with your breathing already. I don't know. All I know is mouth breathing is bad for you. If you breathe through your nose when you sleep, you're gonna sleep much better. And if you're someone who does all the stuff, you already get sun, you exercise, blah 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 blah, you do all this stuff for your sleep, and you're still not sleeping that well, you get in this cotton mouth, you just wake up feeling a little weird. Try mouth tape. It might be the determining factor.